Silver and black we rise, nation proud, no disguise. Through thick and thin we fight, Raider heart shining bright. Tailgate vibes grilling up bright, friends by my side lit through the night. Legends we chant, just like the past, like a wild this love will last. Oakland bruised in LA grind, down in Vegas for one of a kind. Every game day, it's a feeling good. Bleed silver and black, we right where we stood. Silver and black we rise, nation proud, no disguise. Through thick and thin we fight, Raider heart shining bright. Echoes aloud, shining like stars. Raiders in my blood, got that battle scar. History night, they can't take away. Cash we bring, every single play. We hold it down through losses and gain. Faith in the shield, running through our veins. Raider nation, always pushing through. Together we stand, a family. Silver and black we rise, nation proud, no disguise. Through thick and thin we fight, Raider heart shining bright. Together as one, united we stand. Raider nation strong, a powerful band. Coast to coast, our spirits won't die. Silver and black till we fly. Silver and black we rise, nation proud, no disguise. Through thick and thin we fight, Raider heart shining bright. Silver and black we rise, nation proud, no disguise. Through thick and thin we fight, Raider heart shining bright. Tailgate vibes grilling up bright, friends by my side lit through the night. Legends we chant, just like the past, like a wild this love will last. Oakland bruised in LA grind, down in Vegas for one of a kind. Every game day, it's a feeling good. Bleed silver and black, we right where we stood. Silver and black we rise, nation proud, no disguise. Through thick and thin we fight, Raider heart shining bright. Echoes aloud, shining like stars. Raiders in my blood, got that battle scar. History night, they can't take away. Cash we bring, every single play. We hold it down through losses and gain. Faith in the shield, running through our veins. Raider nation, always pushing through. Together we stand, a family. Silver and black we rise, nation proud, no disguise. Through thick and thin we fight, Raider heart shining bright. Together as one, united we stand. Raider nation strong, a powerful band. Coast to coast, our spirits won't die. Silver and black till we fly. Silver and black we rise, nation proud, no disguise. Through thick and thin we fight, Raider heart shining bright. Silver and black we rise, nation proud, no disguise. Through thick and thin we fight, Raider heart shining bright. Tailgate vibes grilling up bright, friends by my side lit.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise. This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Top of the afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Welcome to another episode of the Lunatic Raiders Show with yours truly, Lunatic Raider, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for pulling up, man. Before I start the show, man, I want to take a moment of silence. We lost a Raider content creator. Y'all know him as Spotlight Darren. Been putting down content for years, for the last few years. Popped up in a lot of shows, very intense and animated when it came to the Raiders, like we all are, man. He passed away early this AM from what I was told. So just a quick second to go ahead and remember Darren, man. He was a solid dude, did his thing, man. You know what I mean? Passionate for real. So without further delay, man, let's just go ahead and just have a moment of silence for Spotlight, man. Rest in peace. Now, without further delay, man, the way he would have won it, we're going to talk about our Raiders, man. But before I do that, man, let me get into the world's most dangerous chat, man. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. I appreciate y'all. We got the boss with the sauce, Alfredo, in the building, man. Yes, indeed. And once again, he follows it up with what? With this.
Matter time. There you go.
There you go. You feel me? Shout out to everybody out there, man. Robert Pena in the building, man. And he came back right behind it with a back-to-back home run.
Matter time. There you go.
You know, it took me a while to realize what Pete Carroll was saying. There you go. Like, I know he was looking for Marshawn. He was like, where the fuck that black son of a bitch at with the drink? There you go. I bet you that's what it was. He is all that. No, I ain't gonna say that. He couldn't see him. He didn't know where that Raiders came from, but he know now. Man, shout out to everybody, man, for real. Billy Davis in the building, man. What it is, man. Salute to you. Thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Let me see. We get on. Brian Rodriguez in the building, man. Salute, man. Yes, indeed, man. Thank you for pulling up. Mike G in the building. What it is, my brother, for real. Yes, sir. Let me see what else I got in the building, man. I'm scrolling. I'm trying to keep it up. Of course, Miss Lunatic. Raider Peaches in the building, man. Thank you, Miss Lady. Thank you for the support. You feel me? And she doing it butt naked with just a Raider hat on. That's what you call dedication. No. Let me keep it going, man. Shout out to everybody, man. We got Richard Light in the building. What it is, brother? For real, man. Good to see you, man. For real. We got my 2 cents in the building, man. What it is, what it was, and what it always shall be. Raiders. You know what I mean? For real, man. All the Church of Al Davis is in the building. Bless us with the torch of Al. Yes, indeed. Baptism by the torch. Yes. We got everybody coming up in here now, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. I appreciate you. Raider Dre 24 in the building, man. That's right, man. Prayers up, man, to the family of Darren, man. Like I said, man, always came with the content, and it wasn't just Raiders. He covered all shit. Basketball, college. You know what I mean? He was one of, when I first got into like doing the Raider content. First dude I checked out and was like, okay, dude, get down with him. And when he used to go on his rants. He be on one. That's when he said, one time I popped up on his chat, just quick story. One time I popped on his chat and he was like, Raiders Elite, man, Raiders Legions, man, I need to get you on the show, man. I heard you be going wild like I do. See? I said, hell yeah. I just talked to him about a couple of weeks ago. He switched over also like I did from StreamYard to EVMux, and he was trying to figure out how to get the get 2 cameras going. So we was working on that shit back screen. I think he ended up figuring it out after so many YouTube videos to try to figure it out though, man. But yeah, man, rest in peace to that brother for real. Did his thing. Now let me see who else we got. All eyes on G, what it is, man. Salute to you. Good to have you here, man. For real, for real. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up with y'all, man, because y'all was in here for real, doing your thizzle like always. I ain't complaining. You know what I mean? Good to have y'all here, man, for real. Shout out to Dirty Raider, you know what I mean? He laid it out for a challenge, man. Stop the hate, stop the, you know what I mean? Get rid of all the beef you got. Get rid of it. Whoever you got beef with, man, you don't have to like them afterwards. Just no more slandering, you know what I mean, people and all that shit. I see a lot of people doing their little videos, and I want to end my beef with Stan. Yep, me and Stan been funking for a long time because he don't see me as capable of making him talk correctly. Now let me quit. Gotta add some humor to it, bro. Like I say, life is so short, man. Why not laugh while we're here? You know what I mean? And Darren used to laugh like a motherfucker when especially he said, I remember when after the Denver Broncos swept us, he said, "Welcome, Raider Nation." And yes, we got swept by the Denver Broncos. And no, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Yeah, shit. I know deep down inside that fire was burning like, ugh. Mike G in the building, man. What it is? B Al in the building, man. Yes, we in here, man, for real. We're gonna talk our Raiders, man, and do our thizzle, man. You know what it is. On this Monday. Let me catch up with the chat, man. Y'all is in here with a head start, man. That ain't fair. Y'all took off from the start before the gun went off. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Shout out to everybody on X, formerly known as Twitter. And shout out to everybody on the Raiders Allegiance Facebook group. We have now included y'all. You know what I mean? Facebook was tripping with me. You know how you get a new phone and then you got to go back in and put your email and password and everything all over again? Well, guess what? My old ass forgot my motherfucking Facebook password, but you got to remember that my Facebook is old as shit. So after so many attempts, Lunatik had the luxury of being locked out his own fucking account. And here's the kicker. I got a backup account. So I went in and started adding everybody that I couldn't get to on my original account. And guess what they did to me on that one? Blocked me too, because they said I was spamming. Can't win for losing. Can't win for losing, for real. Sacktown Raider Mike in the building, man. What it is. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Lord Rachita's in the building. Salute to you. Man, we pulling up in here. I like this shit, man, for real. We're going to talk about some shit. Kevin, let me see. Lurker. Hold on. The chat just moved on me. God dang it. Where your name at? Kevin Lurker. Salute to you. I found it. God dang it. Try to get away from me. The chat is busy, man. I like that shit. And Robert Pena, you already know, brother.
I'm out of town. There you go.
There you go. Hey, shout out to the world's most dangerous chat. Hey, where Pena at? Pena. Oh, there you go. Had to do it one time, bro. That shit be cracking me up. All right. So the Raiders got visits. Of course, we're doing our top 30 visits. Every day that comes off the calendar is every day we get closer to the draft. The draft is next week, Thursday. Yes. And I will be live. And hopefully I'll be alive with a few friends. I said alive. Wow. Hopefully I will be live with a few friends. You know, I'm gonna miss, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna miss Darren's little outtakes on the draft. Remember when the Raiders trade up to get Michael Mayer? At his videos on his channel too. He said yes! Yes! Don't tell me in the chat. Don't ruin it. Because the chat always want to tell somebody who the fuck we drafted while we watching and ours might be behind them. And they be like, the Raiders just took such and such. I'm like, God dang it, I want to be surprised, bruh. You can't tell me what the fuck is in my gift on Christmas because you watch moms and pops rap it. That's fucked up. Let me see what else we got. Alex Martin Raider 209 in the building, man. What it is? So yeah, Shedeur Sanders came in the building. Him and some other players, but they're doing their due diligence. Rumors are coming out that if Shedeur's there at 6, the Raiders, of course, you would think about taking him. Come on, that's not, you know what I mean? That's not like breaking news. If Shedeur Sanders there at 6, the Raiders could take him. No shit. If he's there at 6, of course we could take him. Do we take him? See, that's what we want to know as fan base. We don't care about we know what we can do, but what will we do? Boy, I tell you, some of these motherfuckers out here, boy, tickle me pink. They tickle me pink, boy. They say most of the most ridiculous ass, uncommon sense ass shit. Oh, it's such and such as at 6. The Raiders could take them. Oh, yeah? They could take them, huh? Since they are at 6. Boy, I tell you. Oh, here go old saying my pops used to say. The more I teach you, the dumber I get. Man. Where these cats go to school at, bro? That's what I want to know. Some public school way back in bumfuck Egypt? I mean, come on. If Shedeur's there at 6, the Raiders could take him. Well, guess what? If Graham there's at 6, they can take him too. And McMillan, and Genty, and Howard. Come on, man. But yeah. Now I'm going to talk about the 6th pick as far as, boy, it's starting to get very interesting. A lot of stories is popping up with other teams potentially are looking to move up, most likely past us for Genty. Some people Genty might even go without being a team trading up for him before we draft. Now, if that happens, everybody that's pounding the table for Genty, you can't be mad at other Raider fans. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't say that. You got to be mad at the Bears or Dallas or whoever else is willing to trade past the Raiders to take Genty, because now the theory is that he's coming to us. See, that's why I said all this leakage shit. Right? If the Raiders are leaking this shit, that means they want somebody to jump up and get Ashton Genty. I'm just, the way it looks, the writing on the wall is, I want this team to feel like we're going to get him so they can jump us, get him, and push the guy that we really want down to us. That's just what it is. That's always been the strategy. It's always been the strategy. I'm going to force you. And you know what? I don't even have to know what team it is. All I got to do is just put out in the air and have everybody think we're taking Genty. And then the teams that want Genty that bad, they're going to start trembling and be like, we got to move up. Now, here's the other thing. Is it a coinky-dink? Yes, I said coinky-dink. Is it a coinky-dink that as soon as the story comes out that Derek Carr might not play for the season and the Saints might move up to get a quarterback, now all of a sudden the Raiders might take Shedeur still at 6? Ain't that kind of peculiar? Isn't it? All of a sudden now, since the Saints need a quarterback because Carr might not be there this year, it's coming out. Oh, now we're back interested in Shedeur Sanders. What, are we trying to make them? I just bit the inside of my cheek so fucking hard. Are we trying to make the Saints jump up and get Shedeur? Then we can trade back and still get the guy we want? We're trying to force people to force shit down. If you can get Genty to go at 5, Shedeur to go at 6, and you get Saints, what Saints is at, what, 9? 9 or 10? What's the, I don't remember the whole draft order. Hold on. Current 2025 NFL draft order. Bit the fuck out of my cheek. Yeah, the Saints are at 9. So for the Raiders to drop back to 6, 7, or we from 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 spots back. Somebody, if those two guys get taken at, if Genty comes off before we draft, Saints trade us at 6, because the only way, see, you know, now this shit's starting to make some motherfucking sense. Now it makes some sense. You make the Bears trade up. See, I don't think the Raiders have their eye on Genty. And I don't think they have their eye on Shador. I mean, I go back and revisit the fact that Shador in the first round, you would have that 5th-year option. So if you did sit him for 2 years, you still got 3, you know what I mean, to have him under contract. But development-wise, I think Shador is good enough after one, like if you sit him 1 year, I think he's ready to go. And Dion came out and said that Geno Smith would be an excellent mentor to Shador. So that's a good chemistry right there, though. But I don't think the Raiders... Right? See, this is how I'm looking at it. If you look at value and what the Raiders need, we do need a quarterback, but not right now. You see what I mean? We do need a running back right now. We do need a number 1 wide receiver right now. We can take a defensive tackle right now. So there's shit that we can use right now that if you draft them in the first round, they will most likely earn the starting spot just because of the caliber player they are. So it makes sense for the Raiders to put out there Genty, like everybody making it seem like we want Genty to make a team jump over us and get them. If they jump over us and somebody drop back, who the fuck is getting pushed down? Shador. So if you push, so it's kind of like, yeah, they're working the shit out this draft, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if we're the one putting out all this information. Because why else? You don't want to leak anything to let people get an advantage of you. You know what I mean? I'm not leaking that to you. So it's like, why would I give you the advantage of knowing what I'm going to do before I even do it? Then you got the drop on me. So it makes sense for the Raiders to put this shit out there to force teams to jump them or trade with them so they can fall back. And 9 is a perfect spot. 3 spots. So say for instance you got Cam Ward off the who do they expect would not make it past 9? But it's a friendly drop back 3 spots to 9 where you can still get one of your guys. So if you know Cam Ward ain't gonna be one of your guys, Abdul Carter ain't gonna be one of your guys. Travis Hunter might not. If he ain't gonna. I doubt he fall unless we talked about it the other day about fools trading up and get. Now you could force one of those big names to fall, but it doesn't make sense for you to trade out of 6 if they did fall. You would want to be there at 6 to catch them. A Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, if that was ever even in the cards. But if it ain't Cam Ward, pretty much it ain't Abdul Carter. It ain't gonna be Travis Hunter. So that's 3 out of the top 5. Then you got somebody trading up for Ashton Genty. Who's next? You got Graham. You got Howard. You got McMillan. Could it be McMillan? Because you could get McMillan still at 9. And you gain an extra 2nd round pick to go get you a... Ooh. Now, see, things are starting to come in perspective now. If somebody did trade up and force all that down, we trade back from 6 to 9 with the Saints. Let the Saints move up, get Shador Sanders there at 6. We go to 9, and McMillan falls right into our lap along with an extra 2nd round pick. Or the Saints could say, F all that, and they can jump up past us to get Shador. In a perfect world, I give you a perfect scenario. If if Shador go hella early like that, I would not be surprised if Jackson Dart came off right behind Shador within that top 5. That'll be like the Giants, because I think the Giants will start. Oh shit, you know what I mean? Like rather than wait till the second round, I don't think they would wait. I think they would pull the trigger because they got an old ass Russell Wilson and you got old boy that, you know what I mean, throw as many turnovers as touchdowns. So we call him the 50-50 QB. Because 50% of the time it's either gonna be a touchdown or an interception. Winston. So it makes sense, bro. I wouldn't doubt if we're the one leaking this shit out. Because all of a sudden now Carr gets hurt, might not play the season. They need a quarterback. Oh, maybe the Raiders should try to trade with him. And now coming out saying it's coming out that the Raiders will still possibly take Shador at 6. Oh yeah, of course you would say that. Of course you would say that. Because if you're saying that we're interested with him, then the Saints ain't gonna deal with us. Because why would they deal with us? If we are interested in him, why would we trade the 6 to the Saints for them to get Shador if we're interested in signing him, making them jump over us? I told you the 4 and 5 spots are the hot spots to trade with. I told y'all that shit. The number 4 and 5 pick in the draft are the 2 hot takes. You got New England and you got Jacksonville. New England is rebuilding. Jacksonville's trying to add some motherfucking talent too. So more picks would do them just as well as we would want more picks. Who the fuck is we trying to push? See, McMillan could be. But then again, I keep hearing old boy from Georgia, the linebacker. Maybe they want to make a surefire thing that we going to get him. Walker? Yeah, we want Walker. From what Hondo said that the Raiders really like dude, I went and watched dude film and dude is solid. He's solid. But the Raiders, if this is the case, Raiders are trying to push a specific player to them. And if 2 teams jump over them to get Genty and to get Shador Sanders, now you know for certain you might get lucky and get a Travis Hunter. You possibly can get lucky and get a Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. That shit could happen if 2 teams jump us. Because the 2 teams, if say for instance, Chicago Bears and Saints jump us and get 4 and 5. See, the Saints and Bears ain't concerned with each other about jumping the Raiders because they're not going to be targeting the same player. See, that's where you got the understanding. Well, you could take 4, I take 5, whatever that lays out. You going for Genty, we want Shador. Bet. You know what I mean? Oh, it's like a sportsman's not a paradise, but it's like a sportsman's soap opera. As the world turns, for real. I don't think he pass up on track. Bruh, I'm telling you, the Pats would do better with a deep draft like this. The Pats would do good, and they're rebuilding. This is a fact. Why else would they have the number 4 pick in the draft with a rookie quarterback and then sign all these free agents? They know you don't build your team with free agents. You don't build your team with free agents. You don't do that. You build through the draft. So the more draft picks you have, the more building supplies you get. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Everybody knows you build your team through the draft, but they went out and signed a shitload of free agents. That's because they had the money to do it, and they needed those positions addressed. How long do you think a Diggs is going to be good for? What another 10 years at 31 years old? Nope. Spillane, this is Spillane's 3rd contract. Think about that. Robert Spillane is on his 3rd contract. How much time you think he got left at linebacker? You need young talent to come in here and see. I think the threat is you got an ex-linebacker as the head coach of the fucking New England Patriots, and Walker is who you want out of Georgia. So how do you make sure the Saints don't get him? You hope for a team to be able to trade up with him and give him a package that they can't say no to. And if they trade with the Bears or the Saints, you figure New England will not only get their compensation, but the Saints are sitting at 9 and the Bears are sitting at 10. You will still have a top 10 pick as a New England Patriot with extra picks on top of that. Same with us if we trade with somebody, but I don't see us trading with the Saints or the Bears now. No, not with the rumor. Oh, the Raiders still could take Shador. That's the scare of the Saints. Oh, the Raiders they're still thinking about taking Shador, and we need a quarterback because Carr out. Somebody call New England and Jacksonville, and then whoever make the deal first between the Bears and the Saints to move up to 4 or 5, the other team is getting the other team, which to do a deal to jump overs. They're trying to force. I think they're trying to force Walker into our lap. I think New England is a threat to draft dude linebacker with a coach that was a linebacker that knows how important a good linebacker is in a defense that has Spillane. Spillane ain't got how old is Spillane? He got to be pushing 30. He got to. Robert Spillane, Wikipedia. Spillane is 29 years old. 29 years old. You know you usually come into the NFL at 22, right? 21, 22. If you're early junior or come out as a senior with only 4 years or 3 years under your belt. So you basically got damn near, 7 years under his belt. How long is the lifespan of not an elite, because we see how long Lewis played for Baltimore, but you got to remember at the end of his little run, he wasn't the same. He wasn't the same Lewis as before. Ray Lewis. He wasn't the same as he was in this prime. So, matter of fact, when is his birthday? When does he turn 30? Spillane turns 30 in December. We half a year away from that shit. He gonna be 30 years old before the season's up. How much time does the New England Patriots think he got? You got to get you a young dude. You got to. It just makes all the sense in the world. I bet you that's what the Raiders are targeting Walker. Which, like I said, Hondo be talking to all these people, but they say the Raiders really, really like this kid. And I think it was a threat that the Raiders, now it's not a promise. In order for the Raiders to even attempt to grab him, one, either New England don't draft him when it's their turn to draft and they keep the number 4 pick, or 2, they trade out of the 4th spot, give the trade to either the Bears or the Saints, and then they jump up and get Genty or get Shador. Now Jacksonville, would they go linebacker? I think they would probably go wide. They could, because I know some mock drafts try to put Genty at 4. So if the rumor is that too, so if Genty's there at 6, at 5. If Genty's there at 6, they think that we would take him. But some people think that he won't get past 5. So when that's the case, then you're looking at the Bears jumping Jacksonville to get New England at 4 to get Ashton Genty before they can even risk losing him to Jacksonville or us. And then that leaves the Saints moving up to 5 with Jacksonville, because once Genty is gone, Jacksonville might be like, you know what, fuck it. Let's trade back, get some more picks. Let's get an offensive lineman. Let's get we can still get a wide receiver with Tedero McMillan if he's there. Targets, you know what I mean? And protection for their quarterback. Their investment. That's their real investment, is their quarterback. So if I was the Raiders, I would leak that shit out, because I'm not leaking out the truth. Why would I leak out the truth? That just doesn't make sense to me when it comes to this warfare. Tragedy turned triumph. You are incorrect. They do care about linebackers. They do. Why? They just went out and got a couple of older ones too. It is just like New England. But you think Devin White's gonna be there for the next 10 years? He landed. They're good for right now until they can find their guy. I think they found their guy. Come on now, Hondo ain't never been lying about the shit that he be hearing. He don't make this shit up. Like you say, he ain't a Raider fan. That motherfucker really got inside information. As many people go on this podcast that's within the industry. I'll take. I know that there's some rumblings going on, bro. It's got to be. We said the Raiders don't care about a linebacker. Shit, we ain't got none. What the fuck? Steve DeLuna said Ray Lewis always had a good D line. Correct. And what do we have if Kuntz stay healthy? You know what I mean? And I will probably draft the defensive lineman. I mean, you don't have to go first round D line, that D tackle. And they went out and signed every fucking defensive tackle damn near that was our own. That was a free agent. Adam Butler's back. Then they add Lakai with the nose tackle, Lecky. I hope I say that shit right. I never knew how to. They never told a motherfucker. Oh, and you know what Genty's real pronunciation of his last name is? Jonty. Just to let y'all know, Jonty is French. It's French, yes, Jonty. It's that Creole French, that black, that African French. But Jonty. Jonty is how you pronounce it. I looked that shit up. I'm like, oh shit, we've been calling his name wrong. People saying Genty, Jonty. It is Jonty, but it's Genty and Gentry and all that other shit. Exactly, Alfredo Jonty. And I've been hearing people like I had to look it up over the weekend. Like, wait a minute, because like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean is Jean the way they pronounce it in the French. You know what I mean? So I looked at it. I'm like, yeah, we've been saying his name wrong. It's not Genty. It's Jonty. Ashton Jonty. They do want a long snapper. They want a long snapper. And I want some red snapper. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man, it's the games these teams play. Remember how they were shitting on Shador? That was to push him down. And now all of a sudden, now the Raiders are back interested in Shador again. That's not ironic to you? Isn't the irony is not in the air? You don't smell the irony with Niagara spray starts to put fresh creases in your khakis? Niagara? Yeah, we used to put the creases in our khakis. Take your mama's Niagara, the spray starch, and starch the shit out the motherfuckers till they stood up on their own. You're like, what's khakis? Dickies, man. Those who wore Dickies. Come on. Put on the Dickie suit, the black one, whatever. Just, ugh. What? What fuck, I had the Chuck Taylors on or the motherfucking Cortezes? What? Or the old school suede Pumas with the fat laces? What? I'm gonna bust that shit out this season. Hey, Cleophas is gonna be G'd up this season. Yeah, he gonna have the khaki suit with the Raiders allegiance with the Jerry curl dripping all over that shit. With the Sergio Tacchini. What y'all know about Sergio Tacchini and the Troop Shoes? Sergio Tacchini, what's that? Oh, see, y'all sleeping. Le Sport, what was it? Lecoq Sportif with the rooster. Come on, some of you motherfuckers still wear LA gears that light up. We said just call him a Jonty. If a Jonty and Ashanti mess with what's they? They married now. But yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised either. But why would you leak that out there? Why would you leak out there to the public that we still could take them? Why would you even want to give teams a drop on you like that? That's why I'll give you a story. This cracks me up. So I go to Sam's Club this weekend and I see this brother with an open carry pistol on his hip. And I'm laughing to myself like he's a weenie because I know who to get off on first on sight. I'm not saying I would. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Past lifetime. Yeah, you showing me your hand. Oh, he got the heat? Hey, do him first. I'm just saying. Concealed? No, that's a different story. Let a motherfucker guess wrong. Let a motherfucker guess I ain't got shit. See, when you guess, sometimes you guess, like what they say, you study long, you study wrong. Hey, I wonder if he got some heat under his motherfucker in his belt, in his waistband. But you open carry, so I know you got some heat. I'm like, okay, if I was a criminal, I know who to get down with first. I'm going after him. He got the heat. You take the heat out of the equation, then we all right. So why would you be a team to let a motherfucker know what you trying to do so they can interfere with that? That don't make sense to me. You put out intentional leaks for a reason, to try to persuade someone to move in a direction that'll help you, that will benefit you, not to put you at a disadvantage. That don't make sense. Okay, everybody putting the Raiders in the chat, man. Let's go one time. What is it?
I'm out of town. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Hey. Listen up, team. Today is the day we get better. Shout out to Marshawn in the back. I see you back there, bruh. I see you. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's the young Pete Carroll. I got young Pete Carroll on my desk. Shit. There you go. There you go. For real, for real. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly on how Spotlight passed, but they said early this morning, I think their time, 2 o'clock. Yeah, I would assume just because of how it seems, if usually like in your sleep, bruh, is heart related, I would think. But I can't. Don't quote me on that one. I'm just outside looking in, bruh. You know what I mean? So, like, once again, man, hey, prayers go out to his family, fiance, and all that, man. Hey, we're gonna miss Spotlight, man. Very, very animated content creator, man. One of the good ones, man. So, yeah, man, heartfelt condolences to him and his family, for real. You know they will. They're gonna call him Genty for real. Genty. Fuck it, I'm gonna keep calling him Genty. I'm gonna say Gentry. I'm gonna really fuck it up. Gentry? I remember when I seen a video, somebody was trying to say they were lactose intolerant. He said, man, I can't eat that mac and cheese because, you know, I'm a lactose intolerant. You know, what the fuck you say? He said, no, I'm a lactose intolerant. A lactose intolerant. What the fuck was he trying to say? But I knew what he was trying to say. He said, you know, what was it called? Lactose intolerance? He went to say lactose intolerant. He was like, lactose intolerance. I thought he was trying to say tortoise or some shit. Man, for real, for real. That's right, Alfredo, man. Hey, thanks for the super chat. I gotta get to you, man. Hey, you guys been, we you know what I mean? We lost a good one, bruh. We really be on one, and it's like, we don't never think, we always think somebody gonna be here forever, bro. You know, in all honesty, we not, and it's just sad when we lose someone just out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Just especially just sudden. Let me see. Shout out to everybody. Hold on, where did the thing go? I can't. Oh, did I get it? Yes, I did. Shout out to Alfredo, the boss with the sauce, man. Salute to you, bruh. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man, for real. All right, let me see. I'm trying to keep my eyes open because I know there's not a lot of news right now. It's gonna be at a standstill. You're gonna get a lot of rumors. That's the one thing you can bet on. You're gonna get a whole lot of rumors and a whole lot of opinions. And you know it's gonna be stanky in here because opinions are like assholes and everybody got one. So it's gonna be funky Raider Monday. Everybody you watch today is gonna have an opinion about the draft, including me. And it smell like shit right now. I don't know if that's my upper lip or is that just my asshole opinion. You know what I mean? It might be both. I might be getting double whammied with an asshole opinion and a funky lip. So it ain't my fault. Blame Carmax. Shit. Oh man. Yeah, Raider Paul passed away, man. That's why I say, man, it's sometimes we take shit that's petty too, you know what I mean, too serious. And I'm not saying anything with Spotlight. I don't know. I know there was some incidents between him and some other content creators that he started off with, but it is what it is. It's gone. It's over with. That's why I see Dirty come out with the stop the beef challenge. Like whoever you got beef with, man, just let it go. You might not be friends after it, but just let it go. You know what I mean? So, and I feel him on that one because you know you never know when somebody's gone or when they're gonna leave us. So that's the one thing. And like I said, hey, Spotlight was one of the ones that was entertaining, bro. Had very good takes on the Raiders as well as other sports. You did the WWE reaction shit, got, you know what I mean, baseball, basketball. I mean, he just did it all his way, man. And it's like, you know, I woke up this morning and was checking the alerts on my phone, and then I'm starting to see videos of, you know, rest in peace Spotlight. I was like, and I just talked to brother a couple of weeks ago. You know, we was trying to figure out this Evie Mux streaming thing because he got it and I got it. And we was trying to, like, I said, well, let me go look. We was trying to look up something of how to use 2 cameras. You know what I mean? Or no, what did he say he wanted to do? He wanted to I think it was something with the double cameras because we was going up on YouTube trying to figure it out, and I think he ended up figuring it out. But yeah, man, it's one of them things to wake up to news. You know, someone that you see every day on here doing their podcast, and then the shorts too. And I don't know what the causes of it was. I shouldn't even try to speculate because I ain't no fucking doctor and I never played one on TV. But whatever it was, man, it doesn't matter. What matters is, you know, leaving behind. I know he stayed with his mom's fiance and all that, because I think she was the one that posted it, that what happened. You know, he passed. So yeah, man, I'm gonna do a little tribute to him after the show. So y'all stick around, man, for real, man. Hit them likes, like he would have said, man. Hit subscribe to the channel, hit them likes, man. Leave a comment, let me know below what y'all think. And matter of fact, below, put up prayers for Darian and his family, man, for real. Cause that's more important than this content right now. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna miss his content. The dude was wild, man. He was wild, man. He positive energy, but real passionate when it came to this Raiders shit. You know what I mean? You know, and you never know. One day it might be me. You know, one day I might not pop up. You know, like where Lunatik at? You never know. So while we here, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all that always comes and supports this channel, man. Y'all, this is my therapy. Y'all already know my storyline, so this is my therapy, and I appreciate y'all. That's why I say, when I don't see certain people in the chat, I'll be like, where's such and such at? Is anybody heard from them? Because, you know, you get so familiar with people, even if you've never seen their face, you're used to their conversation. You know what I mean? The little jokes we crack and everything. That's why I said, come here, have fun. We talk shit. You know what I mean? It's all good. I feel kind of bad, old dude that got mad when I said, when you see him, whatever he's selling, take it from him. And I think he took it literal, like I was really telling motherfuckers to rob him. I was like, no, I'm just talking shit. You know what I mean? I feel kind of bad. He might go out and get hit by a car, and I never got a chance to be like, bro, my apologies, bro. I wasn't trying to offend you or nothing. I was trying to just, you know, crack a joke and thought you would laugh along. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. John Leon in the building. Slacktown, brother. For real. James Furple came back in with the what?
From out of town. There you go. There you go.
There you go. Hey, we're D Nice. Why D Nice ain't here? I can't do the intro for D Nice. Who did? No, I think that's bullshit. And I told people that could happen. They're like, no, hold on, where you see that at? That's gotta be bullshit. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find. There's a rumor saying that the Raiders got Tyreek Hill. I'm looking right now. The chat say that shit? Stop lying. Raider Syndicate, are you bullshitting? Man, Raider Syndicate be bullshitting. Hey, where the paperwork on that? You can't sign him. You got to trade for him. You got 1 year left on this deal with Miami. See, now you got my girl tripping thinking that we signed Tyreek for 3-9. Man, y'all done fucked it up. Hold on. Don't be... Babe, you gotta ignore that shit. Because they be fucking with me. He said, don't even look. He said, I'm just trying to... He said, trying to wish it into existence. Man, I thought I was about to I thought I was going to have to take a little time out and go have sex real quick. I was going to celebrate that one. Well, guess I ain't getting none now, huh? No, let me quit. Thanks a lot, Syndicate. All right, man. Oh, it was 4 years. Shout out to Jay Furpo with the real insider news. Yeah, Syndicate, Furpo know more than you. It was 4 years. I think you got your numbers mixed up there, bruh. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. Like I said, I didn't really have no real show when I got this news this morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna come in here and we just talk about whatever, man. I just want to get my prayers out to Darren and his family, man, because I know he's gonna be missed. Man, that's fucked up to wake up to some shit like that too. Man. Samaj, what's up, man? Hey, we gonna get back on that docu, bro. My bad. I've been dealing with gonorrhea, so I'm fucking with you, bro. You think, why you ain't gotta tell me all that shit? Samaj, I need to get you on the show, bro, so we can what you think about Geno Smith, man, and who you think the Raiders should draft. What Samoan Raider say? He said fucking Samoan. Oh, he did the joke? Hold on. I'm behind this shit. Oh, on April Fools? I thought we signed. All right, I refuse to do an April Fool's joke. I will not read and believe anything I read on April 1st. Period. And you know the sad shit is, you know how sometimes those posts linger to the second, to the third, to the fourth, and I'm seeing it for the first time. I'm like, oh shit. we just traded for Patrick Mahomes. It'd be 4 days later, like, bruh, the post says it was April 1st this was posted. I'd be feeling stupid. I'd be feeling so stupid. I'd be like, goddamn GED. If I had a diploma, I would have caught that. Oh, shit. Damn, y'all in here acting. I'm trying to catch up to where the hell where was I at? Natural Born Raider, what it is, man. I'll tune in from work, bruh. Like I said, me and Stan, we squashed our beef. Me and Stan ain't beefing no more, bruh. He said I could put my hand up his back again. He said got him on. Damn, I'm trying to catch up. All right, y'all, man. We gonna raise up out of here, man. You guys enjoy your day. Like I say, I'm gonna do a short little tribute to Darren, man. Spotlight, aka Spotlight. You know what I mean? The dude was active with this Raiders shit, man. For real, for real. I want you guys to have a safe Monday. Make it back home to your loved ones, man. And like they say, man, the ones you love, tell them you love them. And I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, same Raider time, same Raider channel right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. So with that being said, man, yeah, rest in peace. Spotlight, man, to your family, man. Prayers go out to y'all. Stay strong for each other. I know how these times are. Trust me, I done had my share. And life doesn't stop, you know, unless it stops on me. So with that being said, man, y'all take care. Hey, please subscribe if y'all have not done so. Leave a comment, share. Like I said, go in the chat, man. Put up some prayer hands and send out prayers to his family, bro, because he's gonna be missed for real, for real. So with that being said, man, I'm Lunatic Raider, and I'm out. Rest in peace, Spotlight.
It's the Spotlight Raiders Talk. See you in the next live stream, or I will see you in the next video. Peace.